again?
I don't know. It was suffocating.
What was suffocating?
The chant.
The general's chant? Hayden, where were you?
Hell.
Okay. Breathe. It's okay. Breathe. Listen to my voice. Okay. Remember the song. Think on its melody. Hear the song. On Earth. Caden, when was the first time you heard the song? Where do you hear it?
When things are being created.
Hear its tune. Feel it in your heart. Tell me about the song.
Do you know what an event horizon is?
The outer rim of a black hole?
I saw one once. I heard about this place, and I really wanted to see it. I wanted to touch it. The gravitational pull was so strong. My own light was being pulled in.
You really do have to touch everything, don't you?
I was watching the light twist and dance, and that's when I heard it. One note, sweet and pure. I'd almost describe it as a singularity. A shiver went up my back. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by a galactic nucleus. That was the birth of a solar system. The first time I saw a sun with rings. I like it here.
Rumor has it this is the best place on this planet for rejuvenation.
Something about the acoustics? Or the geology, maybe? You can just hear it better.
Caden. Can you tell me about what happened? Why were you listening to the general's chant?
The king was here. He presented himself to the Aboriginals. Did you know that?
Yes, but I was unable to attend.
It was breathtaking. He gave them the law in his own voice.
To whom? The chosen ones?
No, an entire nation.
He spoke publicly?
It's the first time he's done that since the defection. His presence was so powerful when he arrived. An entire mountain exploded into flames. You could feel the heat a mile away.
Yeah, well, I suppose you touched that too.
Well, yeah.
What about the Aboriginals? How did they respond? Were they thrilled?
They begged him to stop speaking.
What?
He tried to sing for them, but they couldn't stand the sound of his voice. They actually thought that they would be destroyed if they kept listening.
Are you always like this here?
No, but I feel like someone is watching us.
Caden. Someone is always watching us. Tell me more about the king. What happened out there?
People covered their ears and begged him to stop speaking. Surprisingly, he did what they asked. He called an assembly with the human ambassador and gave the law to him.
Oh. It's not ideal, but it's a step in the right direction. They can learn the law from the human. Caden, do you know what this means? It means they're not giving up. Up until now, anytime royalty has asserted themselves on this planet, destruction has ensued. Battles were fought, but nobody won. But this They're not letting the planet go. They're fighting to save it from within. What is it?
Do you think it's too late for them?
The Aboriginals? No.
They're so far gone.
They can be brought back.
You didn't see what they did. When administration met with the leaders and the clan was left alone.
What?
I should have known something was wrong. It started small, just a whisper, but then they started to group together and chant. Got louder and louder until they started screaming it into the mountain fire. They built an idol, turned into a seething mob.
I understand.
No, you don't. It was just the beginning. The general ambushed us, all of his troops attacked at once. They flanked us from both sides and tried to take the mountain. The Aboriginals were oblivious as usual, but they could feel it. They descended into an orgy and fought like that since the first war. They were all chanting, screaming. Every one of them. It gets in your head. Cheers, Loris. He had a look on his eyes I hadn't seen before.
Rage?
Fear.
That's understandable. To him, it probably looked like a counterstrike. He doesn't want to lose his home again.
He came at me with weapons drawn. It happened so fast, I barely had time to react. I broke rank, and I pushed him away from the battle. That's the last thing I remember.
You broke rank?
It's all I could think of to do.
Caden, look at me. You can't do that. You can't break formation in the heat of battle.
I was worried that if he got too close to the fire, that it would destroy him.
And then you ended up here?
I hate this war. I wish it would end.
We all do. We've all had to let go of someone that we love. You need to release Loris. He must be free to choose on his own.
What will happen to him?
You know the answer to that. You can't save him if he doesn't want to be saved. Honor his choice. Caden, if you love him, give him his freedom.
How much time does he have left?
I don't know. But this war will continue until everyone has made their choice. This has to be allowed to play itself out. Everyone must see what life is like without the king. I know it's hard, but it's necessary. Until that last second passes, we will not give up on humanity. Besides, royalty hasn't completed their plan yet. There is someone coming to this planet to rescue humanity. Hope is coming.
I hope it's soon. Because I can feel this planet tearing apart.
You can't concentrate on that. Listen to the song. Hear its melody. You can always choose to listen.